Hi guys, Scott with Houston Event Photography, and we're going to move on to step 2 of how to set up Darkroom Core and Darkroom Professional. In the last video, I showed you how to create a catalog, how to capture images into that catalog or import them. And now we're going to move on and start talking about making packages. As you see over here, I've got packages on the right-hand side. They're very easy to make. All you have to do is go into Setup, go into Products and Services, Package Groups, and here is where you create your packages. Now you can create groups. We'll make one, we'll just call this Test. And you could make it where it copies one that you already have, but I'm just going to do a basic group. And down here you see it created that new group of packages, and the first one is called Package 1, and nothing's there right now. So if I want to add, let's say I want to add a 4x6 print, I go over here to print local item, and you have all these packages that Darkroom has already put in here for you, so you really don't have to create things. They're already here, you just have to find them. So I'm gonna go to 6-inch prints, be the same as a 4-inch print. Yep. Let's go to the 4-inch print. 4x6 prints. There we go. So I got a 4x6. You tell it here how many you want. I always just leave it at 1, and I'll show you why here in a second. I'll go ahead and create that package, and now I have a package that is 1 4x6. I can go in here and rename this package. I just double clicked on the package down here to bring that up. So I can go in here and I can say 1 4x6 print. So we got that. And now we have 1 4x6 print. If I go back into my workshop, you'll see that package. But before I do that, it's important that whatever package group you're printing out of be the default package. So see right here, you'll see it says set to default. I want to go up here to test. I want to set it to default. And now you'll see it says default beside it. If I go back to my photo workshop now, you'll see that there's 1 4x6 print available over here in your packages. If I hit print, it's going to ask me how many copies I want. That's why I don't put but 1 in that package when I create it, because I can control it from here. So if I hit 1, it puts that in there. It's going to send it to the printer. When I hit place order, that's important. Some people put it in there and they go, it's not printing. I have mine set where I have to hit this place order because I don't want it to automatically start printing as soon as I put it in there, because I have made mistakes where I actually wanted to print 1 and hit the number 1 twice and it printed 11. So I always make sure that it's only going to print 1, and then I hit my place order. Now I don't want to print this. I don't have a printer hooked up, so I'm just going to hit clear order and get rid of that. All right, so let's go back and review that again. We're going to go back into setup. We're going to go down here to our test packages, and this time we're going to add a new package. We're going to call this one email. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add a local print item again. And this time I'm going to go down at the very bottom. There's digital delivery products. So we're going to do a photo email. Okay. And you need to set all this up. I'll show you how to do that. But now we have an email photo in there. You see it over here. Now if I go back to my photo workshop, you'll see that it has added email a photo. Let's see if this works. Well, like I said, I've heard some rumors that Express Digital was having some problems. Well, let's just see. Open up my browser. Go to my Gmail. Hopefully it's on the right one. Yep. All right. Let's see. Maybe it is. Hopefully it is. And there it is. It did. It worked perfect. So I guess they got their problems fixed, but it sent me that photo by email using their servers. Uh, I haven't done this in a while, so let's see how that is setting up. There, I'm sure there's a place that you have to set that up. Let's see, where is that? And like I say, I don't do this every day because I've already got all mine set up, but it's pretty easy to once you find it. I don't know if it's in there. No. I think it's in templates. Nope. This is where if you were using this network options, if you have a version of professional, then you can use core versions as sales stations. So if I was using this computer as a sales station, I'd want to be networked to my Darkroom Professional. So I'd hit this little button here, and that's you walk through all of the setting up a network. If you don't know how to do network setup, I would say skip that part because I don't use that anymore. I don't use this particular software for my networked computers. I use another software event photo software I own called TriPrism. It's a Mac-based software, and Macs are just a whole lot easier to network. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to figure out where that setup is for those prints. Let me look. Maybe it's in here. Let me see. Oh, there you go. That's right. Okay. I'm remembering now. Getting the cobwebs out. You would go in here and set up your own email. It gives you all these different options of you can manually set up an email. But like I said, now if you've got the newest versions of Darkroom and you paid your support, then you get their email server, which has made it significantly easier to do that. You can tell it what size, like that other one that I just sent to my email was very small. I normally just do it full size because I'm giving them a digital copy. You don't have to put anything down. Like if you got a border or anything like that, you don't have to put that border down here. This is kind of confusing. What happens is if you do, it tries to overprint the one that's already there. So I'll give you an example of that. Let's go back to the workshop. This is the picture I sent a while ago. I'm going to hit B for the letter B for border. I'm going to go find me a border that I want to use. I'll just use this one that's already on here. This is a Christmas job I did. And so now if I hit email photo and place the order again and send it to my email again, I wish it remembered emails that you type because I type it a million times a day. You send that, we'll go back into my Gmail account. And this is the newest one. You'll see that it has a border on it. I'll make it bigger. So now it has a border on it. So that's how you would do that. And if you have any questions about this, send me an email or call me. All right. We're going to go back into Darkroom. So I got that email photo. I've got a 4x6 print. Now I'm going to add to these packages a digital copy. Got all my dog pictures. Go to the setup. Go back down to the test default. I want to add another package. And on this package, I'm going to call it, I call mine print to file, so I just abbreviate that. I put P2F, and again, go back over here to local print items, and it's going to be a digital delivery product. So right here, you see digital media. I hit that. And all you really have to do is tell it where you want to save your pictures at. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to browse. I'm going to go into my pictures. I probably have one down there. Darkroom print to file photos. I'm going to make a new folder. Just call it test. Hit OK. And then again, whatever size you want. Don't worry about putting a template on there. And then hit apply settings. We'll go back to our photo workshop now. And let's get crazy. Let's put a, let me see if I've got any on this computer. I cleaned out a lot of stuff on here. I don't see any, but I normally have some green screen on here. I probably got rid of all of them, so we'll just stick with this one. All right, so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit my print to file, and I'm going to place my order. And I'm going to open up my browser, go to my pictures, go to the one that's called Darkroom print to file photos, find the one that we just made called test, and there's that image I just sent to have a digital copy. The reason I was trying to show you green screen was because if you do green screen and you don't create a digital copy, a lot of people do this, and I never understood why you would do it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We go to our workshop, get rid of that. A lot of people will go in here and they'll say save as a new photo, and you hit save as a new photo, and it creates a digital copy of that same photo that you just used down here. This one won't have the border, or it shouldn't. Well, it does because I got the border turned on. That's why you're seeing it. If you can turn your borders on and off, borders off. Okay, and that's one of these little tabs down here, enhance, turns your borders on and off, and black and white, color, you can crop and put a vignette around it if you want, all the different things you can do. But a lot of people would save the digital copy to their files over here, and I never did that. And I had one of my employees who has her own version of this software. She used it for years, and she goes, "Well, that's the only way I know how to do it." I said, "Well, you just make a digital copy over here, send it to a folder, and then at the end of the day, when you want to send these to your client, you have all those ones that already have the border or have the background that you used in a folder that you can just send them all those pictures at one time." So that's the way I do it. We also did it like this way to be able to sell pictures, digital copies. Back in the day when we used thumb drives, we would plug in a thumb drive and then send all their pictures to the print to file folder, and then just select their pictures and drag them over to the thumb drive, and then give it to them. Like when our Santa pictures, if they bought the digital images, that's how they got them. All right, let's see. I think that's pretty much it in packages. I mean, there's all kinds of packages. Like I said, there's just endless possibilities. They did a really good job of including. Let's call this. Let's see, what else would I make? I could do. I have a Dropbox package, but I don't think I have Dropbox set up on here anymore. Another delete. Oh, okay, I know what. Event gallery. Event Gallery is owned by Express Digital. It's where you use, if you have a photo booth or you're doing like me and doing it by QR code, you need to have Event Gallery or know how to set up your own website to do it. I have both, but I still use Event Gallery. It's $30 a month. Seems like a lot of money, but really it's not if you do enough events. You can charge your client $100 or whatever, and it pays for it. So anyway, we'll do this Event Gallery. I'll go back over to my digital delivery products, and you see there's one down here called Event Gallery. All right. And so what you have to do here is make sure that you do what I just did, go in this package every time. If you use this same package for different jobs, every time you get ready to use it, you have to go in here, double click it, make sure that whatever this name is right here, I'm just going to click it because it's already set up for test darkroom. I'll just do a medium size and say, okay. Now every picture that I take, I'll try to give you an example. Hopefully it works. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to hit Event Gallery, and I'm going to place my order. And it should have sent it to my Event Gallery. I've got things already set up. So you see now it says Test Darkroom. You see this gallery over here that says Test Darkroom in my Darkroom Event Gallery. And it takes a little while for the thumbnail, but if you click on it, the picture's there. Now this is how complicated this can get. If you're just dropping pictures in there, that's one thing. If you're trying to use a QR code, then what you have to do is go over here under Account and go down here to Client Site, and you'll open up this gallery. This is how the client would see it. And then you got to click on this picture, and click on this picture, and this URL up here at the top, you have to copy it. We're going to go ahead and do this because I've already gotten this far into it to committed to it. Now I'm going to go back into Darkroom. I'm going to go into Setup. I'm going to go into Templates down here. And down here where it says QR Code Masters, I've got packages that I built. I'll show y'all how to do this in another video. But I've got QR codes that I print as a receipt with a receipt printer. So we're just going to use this one. And you want to click on this QR code here, double click it, and you're going to paste that URL that you copied from that other website there. And then you're going to pack all this out. And you'll see it says P/, and then you're going to go to insert special text. You're going to say file, and it puts a space between that / and that percentage. You got to take that out or it won't work. Don't know why they can't get that fixed. And hit OK, save it, and I will show you something while I'm thinking about it. Right here, this little symbol right here, the only reason that's there, that is the actual photo that you're printing. For some reason, if this is not on there, and it took us a while to figure this out, even technical support, Wally finally showed me how to do it. If you don't have that on there, and you go to your photo workshop and you try to do this event gallery thing, it'll come up with a little error message down here that says the file's not found. It wants to print that little picture on there. So if I hit place order now, it's going to send it. It's going to send it to the gallery. It's probably going to look the same as it did before because it's the same photo. I'm going to do a different one. Gallery, place order. Get out of this because this is not where I want to be. Event gallery. Open this up, and there's that photo I just sent in my event gallery. And had I had my receipt printer hooked up, it would have printed it out. All right, I'm gonna cancel, stop here, and we'll do another video.